It's Friday night, and I begin my adventure alone. I needed to clear my head, so I left home to go to my thinking spot, Tempe Marketplace. I shut the door behind me, lock my car, and I begin to walk away from my car into the parking lot. I hear air traffic of airplanes flying, coming and going as they enter Phoenix International Airport space and make landing at Sky Harbor International Airport. As I walk, I hear the cars and people of the marketplace. Walking as I realize that it was a Friday night, another Friday night, but something felt missing. I couldn't get exactly out of my head what exactly I was missing, so I needed to keep walking and thinking. But there was an empty space that I couldn't figure out. The music began to get louder as I walked. It kind of interrupted my thinking process. The emptiness that I was feeling in my heart, in my mind, it didn't make sense. So I decided to go to a serene spot to listen to the gentle waterfall to clear my thoughts. But even with the gentle water flowing, the noise started to get to me, and my thinking process was interrupted once more. It was getting cold, so I sat by a fire to keep myself warm and cozy. But there was still too much people talking. I decided to take a break and enter one of my favorite stores, Spencer's. The funny beeps of the entrance noise interrupted my thought process. I opened the door for a nice person, and I listened to the music. It kept me at ease and happiness. As I started to leave the store, there was a group of people playing music over by the Dave & Buster's. I observed and watched them, old couples, seniors, dancing, enjoying what's left of their life by dancing to the fullest like they haven't in years. Even the elderly was finding love. But there was still something missing. I couldn't exactly figure out what it was. The noise was starting to get to me, so I decided to leave the area and enter Dave & Buster's. A lot good that did. There was still too much noise to interrupt my thinking process. As the games I heard being played by children, teens, and adults, my thought process was still clouded. The feeling that I had that was missing, it was still unclear. I couldn't exactly get it out of my head. I kicked a piece of paper as I was leaving in frustration. There was still too much noise. And a hot rod, a Camaro, was revving and hitting the sewer plates. A group of girls were talking. As I thought my thought process was going to start getting clearer, I was interrupted. Finally, I kicked some rocks just to get my frustration out. The noise was starting to become more silent. After carrying my bags of miscellaneous items I bought from Spencer's, I head back into my car to regather my thoughts. It was a hard thinking process, but all of a sudden, the silence became clear to me, and I realized what I was missing.